Welcome back to China Price Watch. In today's Money Matters, we're talking about selling people's blood. There are people who wait inside hospitals looking to take advantage of vulnerable patients. They want to sell these desperate patients' blood. Donations are infrequent in China, so blood trade has thrived. These blood brokers usually have a sufficient amount of people prepared to donate. The people go to the hospital and give blood to the patient by pretending to be friends with him or her. The blood brokers do the work, and very often the patient's families never even see the actual donors. The people donating their blood are just doing it for the money, or at least they prefer to donating their valuable blood for free. Some of them can't wait for the payment, or just don't want to be on call. In this case, the traders take them to illegal blood trade centers. On the advertisements of these trading centers, it says that all donors would be accepted. This is an obvious problem. These centers are normally very unsanitary and unsafe. This is an even bigger problem for the people receiving blood than it is for the people donating. The centers want to save money, so they ignore very important tests. This includes skipping out on tests for diseases like hepatitis or AIDS. These centers could be directly responsible for the spread of AIDS and other diseases, just because of their lack of social responsibility. This underground market is a serious problem, and of course the blood brokers and hospitals don't mention these risks to the desperate families beforehand. Usually, the traders pay cash to donors for what's called the nutrition fee. Each 100 milliliters will bring in 100 yuan, or around $16 to the donor. However, the price for the blood purchasers or the patient's families is $50 to $80 per 100 milliliters. In order to maximize profits, blood traders usually ask donors to give as much blood as they can squeeze out of them. That's usually 400 milliliters per donation. This will get the donor $250. So this whole concept is terrifying. Blood is being squeezed out of people who potentially carry out dangerous diseases like AIDS or hepatitis. So the question goes back to the reason why there are so few people donating blood. Why aren't people going to places like the Red Cross for donations? The Southern Weekly and Sohu.com ran a survey on the public's take on blood donations last year. The major reason why Chinese people said they're not willing to donate blood is because the system is unclear. Donors want to know where the blood goes and how it's used. This might seem odd since organizations like the Red Cross are seen as credible worldwide. But in China, the Red Cross might be one of the most hated organizations in the country. The China Red Cross, not to be confused with the International Red Cross, has been marred by scandals. For instance, in 2009, local media reported that a blood center in the Sichuan province used spare blood packages to water flowers. In 2011, a girl named Guo Mei claimed that she was a senior manager for the China Red Cross. This was shocking because she was posting photos of her luxury cars and designer handbags, which seemed unfit for an NGO worker. Besides the Red Cross's bad public image, people in China aren't happy with the cost of hospital care. They don't want to donate blood if they're going to pay for it eventually. According to Fu Yongshui, the chief director of the Guangzhou Blood Center, blood is free, but patients need to pay for blood collection, testing, storage, and transport. The price of one package of 200 milliliters of blood from a blood center is 220 yuan, or around $36. Fu says it just covers the basic cost of getting blood. China's blood donation law says that blood can only be free after a specified amount is donated. The amount is normally 1,000 milliliters. Some places also extend access to free blood to direct relatives, like spouses, parents, and children of the donors. Getting the free blood isn't easy either. People still have to pay up front and then get reimbursed later. This can be time-consuming and difficult, especially with the stress of the operations lingering. There are clearly huge problems with blood donations in China. Hospitals in China have been known as a place ripe with corruption. In this case, allowing blood brokers into hospitals could be spreading serious diseases like AIDS. This could be prevented if there was a more credible place to donate blood and more willing donors. Don't go away, because up next for our question of the day, we'll hear Beijingers' thoughts on blood donations. Stay tuned.